Hi all, Plantside Agent here. Today I'm going to do a comparison between the Alocs cook set and the Trangia storm kit. This is the 27, the smaller one. What really I'm going to take a look at is the boil time between this one and this one. Just some quick information on them. This is all hard anodized aluminum, and it comes with the pot, the lid, the windbreak, the pot stand or the burner stand, and an Alocs Trangia style burner. And it weighs 22.9 ounces or 649 grams. These are kind of comparable stoves in basic design. Okay, this one, in order just to compare apples to apples, since this is just one pot and one lid, and this is one lid slash, oops, get down here in frame, and frying pan and a bowl. And of course, this one, excuse me, comes with the Trangia burner, and I think it has better wind protection. But just this setup, which would be equal, would be 23 ounces. So comparable in weight. Price-wise, way different. Of course, when you get this one, you get the, I guess I should have thrown the pot holder in here. Made this just a hair heavier. But, oh yeah, I'm sorry, that was 652 grams at this configuration. But this also comes with a second bowl as part of the stove kit, and the pot gripper. So this is a little bit heavier, but a little bit more to it. This is seems like a lighter weight aluminum than the hard anodized aluminum. So I say that probably the two big differences, of course, is the price. This one is obviously a lot cheaper. I think they're around 27 or so bucks. This thing, you're 80 or plus, depending on which configuration you get. They come with whether you got the non-stick pans or the all aluminum. I won't go over that. But I'm not going to go into a lot of review on these two, because I do have a video where I talk about this setup. I'm not going to do one on this because there's hundreds and hundreds of videos on this cook set. Most of them probably much better than I'm going to do. So anyway, like I say, the big thing, I'm just kind of curious how long it would take to boil water in this one plus versus the storm kit. What I really should do is take this out when it's blowing and see how that works, but I haven't been in the mood to go out in the cold wind lately. So but I'd say the not counting price, the other difference is this setup is, because it's a little smaller, you're looking at really only thing you're going to be cooking is backpacking or one pot ramen sorts of meals, or boiling water for freeze-dried meals. Now with the Trangia, you can actually prepare a proper meal, because you've got a fry pan, you got a bowl you can do different things in, you got two bowls. So if you like to do that, I think just for boiling water for making mountain houses is overkill. You're probably better off with something smaller and cheaper. But if you want to cook regular meals, then this is the way to go. So, and like I say, there's a lot of videos out there too on people cooking meals in here. They're really good. So anyway, like I said, mostly I just wanted to see, with especially the configuration, what the boil times are going to be. I'm going to do one with this setup, and then I'm going to do two different boils with the Trangia. One I'll do with the bowl that comes with it, and using that for the lid. And the other one, just out of curiosity, I'm going to do a boil test with their little kettle that you can get one with the kit. Some of these kits you get come with the kettle, some don't. I bought this one without because I already had this kettle, because I love these little kettles. So I want to do a boil test on that just to see what the difference is. So that's coming up next. So I'll go ahead and turn you off. I'm going to set this all up for the boil test. I'll get back to you then. Okay, I'm all set up for the boil test. I've got 2 cups or 16 ounces of water at 53 degrees. I'm going to fire this up here in a sec. The one difference is I am going to use the Trangia burner on this test instead of the Alocs that comes with the with this kit. You probably mentioned in other videos that the Trangia is a better. They both work. This just works better over time, and it's better constructed. So, but you know, like I've mentioned before, use what you got. This comes with the kit. You already have it. It'll work. Why spend more money to get another one of these? Although these aren't very expensive. Although some of these you buy them by themselves, they're almost as expensive as the Trangia. So why go with the thinner Chinese ones? And might as well just go with the Trangia. So anyway, not really a burner discussion. This is just a boil test. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this off and get it burning, and then I'll turn this off, and then I'll bring you back just about the point of the boil time. I got this going. Just for your information, if you've just come across this video first, I have a whole series of burn tests I did with this kit, and I'll post all of those videos, links to those videos in the description. Okay, we're almost up to a boil, 205 degrees. It's been about 7.5 minutes here. So we should get a boil here any second now. To 10, to 11, and to 12 at 7:52. Okay, that's 7 minutes and 52 seconds for a boil. Go ahead and turn this off. Voila. One thing I didn't mention, one of the reasons I am using the Trangia for both burns is this is really a comparison in the cook set design, not a burner test to see which burner is better or different. So I want to, all things equal, I'm using the same burner for both stoves. So, and I prefer the Trangia. It's going to use it, and if you bought this kit, you'd get the Trangia anyway. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and clean this up and get set up for the next boil tests. Okay, I'm all set up for the next boil test. This one using the Trangia kettle. One thing is that the Trangia burner from the previous test is still warm, but I don't think that's going to make that much of a difference. It might bloom my hair faster, but I don't think it's going to make that much difference. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and fire this off, get it started, and then I'll bring you back when we're close to a boil. I got us underway here. Just a note, the Trangia, even though it was still warm from the previous boil test, it bloomed about the same time. So for these conditions here in the garage at 55 degrees, having the burner a little bit warmer didn't make much difference. Now, if you're in really cold conditions, yeah, it would make a difference. Okay, we're up to 207 degrees in 6 minutes and 52. So far, it's a little faster than the Alocs. So looks like we're just about there. Come on. Huh. I wonder why it's not good. There it is. 7:15. Okay, so the Trangia cook kit with the kettle boiled the 2 cups of water in 7 minutes and 15 seconds. So that's just a little less than half a minute quicker, which I thought it might be faster just because the way the windscreen comes up and around the stove, so it concentrates more of the heat off of the burner around the kettle. So I'm going to go ahead and shut all this down and then set up for the next burn test, which will be with the pot. Okay, I'm ready for the last boil test, and I'm going to be using the pot or bowl, whatever you want to call it. And I've got, again, 2 cups of water at 53 degrees, and I'll go ahead and fire this off and I'll get back to you when we get close to a boil. Okay, we're at 204 degrees in 7 minutes and 8-9 seconds. You see the steam roaring off this, and this water's very busy. Yeah, it's boiling, just not at the temperature yet. There it comes. Come on. 7 minutes and 34 seconds. Okay, so we got the little bit slower with the pot or bowl than it is with the kettle. I figured they'd be pretty comparable, but you're only talking, what, 9-second difference. So anyway, I'll shut this down. I'll do a quick summary, and I'll let you go on to your cat videos. Okay, to summarize, for all intents and purposes, comparable. I mean, I didn't expect a huge difference, and maybe because this has a little more distance and a little more open, it might have made a difference. Maybe in the wind it probably would make a difference, but they're comparable. So just more out of curiosity than anything else. So anyway, just a quick review. The Alocs, again, with 16 ounces at 53, took 7 minutes and 52 seconds with the Trangia burner. And oh yeah, I'm using heat fuel, yellow heat. With the kettle, the Trangia tea kettle, it took 16 ounces at 53 degrees, took 7 minutes and 15 seconds. And using the Trangia bowls, 16 ounces, 53 degree water, took 7 minutes and 34 seconds. So fairly comparable. I say the kettle and this one, you're 37-second difference. That's, that's not huge, but I say use the Trangia on both of these, so at least that part of the equation is equal. So anyway, I think that's it on the boil tests. I hope you enjoyed them. I enjoyed doing them. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.